Guys, welcome again to Matrix Engineers. In this video, I'm going to show you how to insert data into database using Node.js Express, and we are going to use MySQL Database. Guys, now let me start. I'm going to start by creating a new folder. Let me call it Node Express. So this is where we're going to write everything. So let me open VS Code, Visual Studio Code. So after opening this, have it open folder. It is located on desktop. You see the Node XP. So guys, after opening this folder, we need this folder. Have it open folder. Let's open this. So now you see Node XP. So here we are going to start by initializing a new Node.js project by running this command. Right, open terminal. So let's write npm init -y. So you see that, so you see now we have this package.json. You see name Node.xp version 1 main index.js. So guys, now after that we are going to install Express and the MySQL package. So let me use this terminal again. So we have it use npm command install Express and MySQL. Then you press enter. You see, so we have it wait. So now you see that we have a package like JSON. So this is for dependencies. Guys, now what you are going to do, we are going to start by writing the codes. So let's create a new, I'm going to create a new file, and we have to call it index.js. So I'm going to open index. So what you have to do now is these are not the modules and other things. So we are going to create a file and call it index.js. So we have to create it here. So new file, let's call it index.js. So after that we have to start by this is where we're going to write our API code. So let's start by writing let's declare a variable constant express require so you're going to require express here, express. So after that you're going to need also to declare MySQL const MySQL equal, choose require MySQL. So after that, we're going to declare our app. So constant app equal. So here it use express function. So express. So now after that, you're going to create a database connection. So let me add this comment. Database connection. So let's declare connection. So let's use connection equal. You're going to use MySQL. MySQL this MySQL dot create a connection. So you have it use a bracket. Inside you have it use a curly brace. So now we are going to declare a host equal. We are going to use local hosts, not equal. We have to use this. We are going to use local host. So after that, you have to put a comma. User. By default, you are going to use root. So after that, this is the username of your MySQL database. So password by default, it's empty. So we have to add this one way. And we need to create a database. Let's start by creating a database. We are going to use XAMPP. So we are going to create a database. Let's run it into a browser. Localhost /phpMyAdmin. So let's create a database. Let's call it school. So now database is created. Let's continue with our codes. So database z equal score. So now what we need is to put here semicolon. So after that, you are going to write the condition that shows if there is errors to connection of database or no. Database is connected. So let's use our connection dot have it use here connect. So here we have it use a bracket and let's define this here. So let's use equal. So let's use the curly brace. So here we have it use condition if ill. So let's use this. You're going to write have it use the console dot error. So this message is going to give us the error message. Error. Let's use error connecting to database. And let's add this error dot stack. So After that, we have to return So now we are going to check if database is connected. You have to use the console dot log. This is for terminal, to display in a terminal. So let's use connected to database as for example ID. So we have to use our connection here. Yes, connection. So press connection dot let's use a thread ID. So then semicolon. So guys, now what you're going to do is it's for body pass for middleware. Let me add this comment: body parse. It's body pass for middleware. So now what you're going to write now, we are going to use our app. So to use app, use app dot use, maybe yes, app dot use. We are going to use express dot URL encode and brace. It use a curly brace, and here inside you have it use extended, which is equal to farce. So after that have it to put here semicolon. We are also going to use JSON. So for using JSON, we are going to use app dot use. Let's use this for express.json, JSON function. So have it to put here semicolon. So guys, now we are going to serve the HTML form. So let me add the comment here: serve the HTML form. So now what we are going to do is have to specify our file name of the index. Our file name, we are going to call it index.html. So let's for example use for request app dot, let's use the get method, app dot get this request, and here we have to specify slash. Sometimes we use this for endpoint. So here we have to add the function of request and response. So after that, what you're going to do is for response, I'm going to use the send file function dot send file method. So here our index, our HTML file will be in a Node XP file. So we are going to use double underscore So directory name, dir name. So now have it to plus. So here we have it to specify our file. We are going to call it index.html. index.html. So now after that, what you are going to do is have to put your semicolon. So here what you are going to do, you are going to handle for submission here, and we will use a post method. So for handling for submission, so here we are going to use app.post method, app.post, and you will need here the endpoint. So here we will use slash submit, for example, slash submit. Then I will show you where we will use this slash submit as an endpoint. So after that, what you're going to do, it's for function of, what you're going to do is a function of request and response. Request and the response. This response. So now here you're going to need the what you're going to submit for request body. So now here we're going to declare a constant and we have to specify the what we submit. So let's use, for example, first name and the last name. So guys, this is what we submit, and is going to be equal the request body. This is a request body, so this we have to use a request dot body. So now what we are going to do is a query for inserting data into the database. We are going to write the query insert data into database. So we are going to declare it const SQL equal insert into, for example, let's call our table student, for example. Let's use a student as a table, student, and our fields, our column, first name and last name, last name. So now what you're going to do, have to add values. Let's use this. So now for connection dot have it use here dot query. So have it use this SQL MySQL, comma, let's use a list. So first name, last name. So after that list, we need to detect some errors. Let's use this error and result. So after that, what you're going to do is to check the errors of inserting or not. So here we have to use this curly brace and have to write a condition of if, no, I'm going to if error console dot, I'm going to use console.error this, and they are going to experience the error inside setting data. So we have to use I'm going to use plus error again dot stack. So after that, what you're going to do again, you're going to return the response dot return response dot send method dot send error inserting data. So after that, what you are going to do, we have to return for returning the response. So now after that, what you are going to, after this, what you are going to return also, have to use console dot log, have to return if data is inserted successfully. So data inserted successfully. So now after that, we have to write the response is dot send data inserted successfully. So now we have to add here semicolon and even a bottom semicolon. So guys, you are going to define the port. For ports, you have to write const port equal, it use process dot env or environment dot port. So you have to use this. Let's use 3000 to run our application. So have it write up dot listen brackets So here in a bracket we have to add port, comma, brackets, and it's gonna be the message that we have to display. We have to use console dot log, the message that will show us if the server is the port server is running. So here we have to write like server is running on port it use this $, curly braces, port. So now we also to add here this. So here so guys, now let's see if you can run. What application index.js. What's the problem? Let's check. Let's check the error. App.tourist port. Let's try again. So it is already in use. So guys, let's check. Control Z and save. So it is in use, which means it's already running. Let's change it. Let's use it for 1000 and let's run our terminal. Okay, good. Now we are going to write the form, HTML form that we have to consume. So guys, now let us start by writing HTML. Let's call it index .html. So after that, I'll have it to write doc type HTML. So head, we will use let's use meta it use a car set. Meta car set here, it's UTF-8. So after that, you need to use meta name. Meta name. Let's use viewport. And content. So width is go device width. So and initial let's use initial scale equal 1.0, for example. So guys, now we are going to let's add the title, no problem. Title, let's call it for example student registration form. So now after that, you have it to write so let's write I'm going to write the form. So for form, what you need is to add here, let's add body, and after body, let's use we will need a CSS. So let's declare class div class, let's call it container. So div. So after that, let's create a heading too, and in our heading we are going to write a student registration form. So after that, what you're going to do is to use a form action. So let's form action. Here in the form action, it is where you're going to use this submit. So let's add it. Form action, you have to add this submit this from here for post method. So after that method cool post, you know, you see method is a post. So guys, now you are going to write the label. For example, first name, so let's write first name, no problem. So now we are going to write input. So input type, so input type will go text. So ID, first name, and name equal first name. So and it is required. So after that you are going to write the label for last name, label for last name, label for last name, so last name. So we are going to write input type text, ID last name, last name. So it's required. So after that you're going to write the button. So input type equal submit, value equal submit. So now what you are going to do is to run the applications. So localhost, let's use 4000, but let's change it to 5. Control C. So let's use 5000. You see our registration form. So we need to create a table into school. Table name, let's call it table name student, and column is 3. So first ID, let's use 11. and it's going to be auto increment. So let's use first name, value character 255. Let's use last name, value character 255, and let's save. So now let's try to insert the data. Matrix engineers. So you see now in a table is empty. So let's try to insert. Data insert successfully. Let's browse. You see we have a matrix engineers. So this is how we can insert data using Node.js Express into the database. Guys, thank you for watching this video. Do subscribe.